Hey friends, welcome back to Daring to Go Back to the Essentials. I'm Brenda Galindo, aka Daring to Be Oily, and today I want to talk to you about a few reference books that I use that I believe are very helpful and that can be beneficial for you if you are starting on your oily journey or if you've been on your oily journey, okay? I think reference books are a great way for you to go and get more information and educate yourself, because I think that if you're using essential oils in your daily routine, you need to know, what you can use them for, how you can use them safely, and all the things, okay? So first one I want to start with is the reference guide for essential oils. Mine is by Connie and Alan Higley. There are different versions of this. You want to look for one that's specific to Young Living Oils. I believe Life and Science Publishing also has one. They just, I think, put one out, or it's on pre-order. And I'll try to put all the names of the books that I'm telling you in the post, and that way you can go and pull them. All of the books that I'm pulling are available on Amazon, okay? But I love this book because it's split up into 3 sections. There is a section on all the oils, and actually the very first section is kind of very educational, just telling you the science and application of oils. Then there's a whole section that splits the oils into single oils and blends, and then the last section is on, it is called the Personal Care Guide. And so the personal guide, sorry. And so that you can look up any specific thing and it'll tell you what oils to use. So if you want an oil to help with parasites, for example, that's just something I pulled, it will tell you what oils you can use to help support that. And it'll tell you, it might even give you some blends and things you can use. So this is very invaluable, and I love this book. If you have children, I highly recommend the Gentle Babies book by Deborah Rayburn. She's actually from the Woodlands, so we love Texas people and want to support them. And so Gentle Babies actually has a brand new edition and is actually much larger than this now. But I love this because she goes through and tells you what oils are safe to use, what oils are not safe to use. And she kind of gives you a mini kind of personal guide in the back of some of the most common childhood ailments or things that can happen and how you can use your oils to support your child through that, okay? And she goes through like for babies and then for older children to make sure that you're using your oils safely. So if you have kids, if you're a mama, this is a great book to have, the Gentle Babies book by Deborah Rayburn. Another one that I found very, very helpful, especially when I'm educating, is this book called Essentials, 75 Answers to Common Questions About Essential Oils and Supplements. This is by Lindsay Elmore, and she's a pharmacist, and she used to be a brand ambassador for Young Living. So she uses the oils personally, has been using them for many years, still uses them, has educated on essential oils for many, many years and still does. And so this, and what I like about the book is that she'll ask the question and then she'll give you the short answer and then she'll give you the long scientific answer. Her goal is to teach science in a way that's easy for you to understand. So if you need like a little bit more explanation, if you need a little bit more information, this book is a great one for you to have. Let me see what else. This is a new book that I just got. Most of you know I'm very much into mental health and essential oils. So this is a new one that I just got. It's called Essential Oils to Boost the Brain and Heal the Body. Subtitle, 5 Steps to Calm Anxiety, Sleep Better, and Reduce Inflammation to Gain Control of Your Health. And this is by Jody Cohen. This is a very new book, just came out, I think early this summer, maybe in the spring. But I'll put her information in there. So it's just a guide on how to use oils to support those 3 areas. So anxiety, sleep, and inflammation, okay, which we all need help with right now and is really, really important. in this phase that we are in. Another good one is The Young Living Lifestyle Vitality with Jen O'Sullivan. Jen O'Sullivan is also a Young Living educator. She provides a lot of free information on Facebook and on Instagram. She is a wealth of knowledge, and she wants to make sure that people are well educated about essential oils. She's done also a lot of research comparing different oil companies. So if you're someone that wants to know, why should I choose Young Living over other oil companies, go check her out. She has a whole chart where she called companies, she did her own research, and after doing all her research, Young Living came out on top. And she is someone that initially tried other oils, but that came back after doing her research. So this book is really good for if you're just starting out. She gives great recipes in here, as well as explaining, some of the intricacies of using essential oils. So this is another great one. If you're interested in CBD and you like the science behind CBD, I would recommend The Power of CBD and Essential Oils by Dr. Ollie Wenker. He is also a big Young Living educator, and you can go to his Facebook page and learn all about CBD. He's been talking about CBD for many years, and so he loves using CBD, and so his book will talk about all the things that you can use it for, and why Young Living's CBD is especially wonderful and good to use. All right, this is another one of my favorites. This is Lucy Libido, and she wrote a book that's called Lucy Libido Says There's an Oil for That. So yes, this is our textbook on using essential oils under the sheets, or essential oils and sex. So she did a lot of research, and she compiled all that research and put it in this book that's kind of like the definitive source on using oils for sex. So there you go. Let me show you another one that I really love to use, of course, because I'm big into mental health, is Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils by Carol L. Mean. This is another good one, and I love this one because she's got a lot of charts in this book that tells you where to apply oils, and she'll tell you where to apply your oils for different things. So if you are suffering from, let's say, fear, then you would look up the word fear, the emotion fear. You would figure out what oil. It tells you what oil to use. And then she tells you what, she calls it alarm point. So where on your body you would use it. She also includes like little affirmations. So it's a whole process on helping you release negative emotions. So really good if you are into mental health and want to learn more about using essential oils for mental health or getting rid of some negative emotional patterns. Another good resource that I've used in the past is Taming the Dragon Within, How to Balance Women's Hormones with Essential Oils by Leanne Dearduff and David Dearduff. So also a good book if you want to learn how to use your essential oils for your hormones, ladies. So this is something you could have in your library. Another big one that I have, but I don't necessarily recommend for everyone, is this Essential Oil Safety. So this is literally a textbook. This is by Robert Tisserand, and he's well known in the essential oil field. It is literally all the science and safety stuff that you would want to know about essential oils. So it is a hard read, y'all. I've used it just for classes that I've done and just to cross-reference and to make sure, that I know what I'm talking about. But not really something that if you're not into all the science stuff about essential oils that you would need. But if you're incredibly sciencey and you want to know all the things, then go grab you Essential Oil Safety. Okay, so that is just a handful of the books that I have that I use for references when people might ask me about certain things. These are the things that I reference. I'm going to go ahead and list these books in the post section, and if I can get you a link to it on Amazon, I will do that. But you need some books, y'all. You need to have some sort of reference that you can go to and look at. I love to answer questions, but there's also a lot of value in you going to do your research and making sure that you are using your oils in a safe and effective way. Okay, so stay tuned for more. Y'all have a good one.